Let's stop making these same mistakes over and over. Let's stop making them by sitting out. Let's get involved. Let's get engaged. Let's speak our mind. Let's forget about the nonsense about being canceled. I promise you guys, I've been canceled more probably since this morning than any one of you guys will in your entire lives. I can assure you of that at this point, okay? It's that bad. It's refreshing. No. It's all, it's like, great. There's literally nothing they can do anymore. It's very freeing, I can assure you. So stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for your rights. Make sure your friends understand that too, that they're not listening to the noise. There's a reason the media is running with that whole narrative of, no, Republicans are strongly encouraging other Republicans to stay home because that's the result they want. Right? It's like what we're talking with China. There's a reason the Chinese spend all of their propaganda money attacking Republicans and seem to always be befriending the Democrats. You think that's because it's good for America or because it's good for China? Yeah, China doesn't do anything that's not good for China. Okay? They see the Democrats as a way to make America weaker, to make America soft on a world stage, which allows them to go forward. That's why the mainstream media is like, yep, we're going to push that narrative out there. Because they want you to sit at home. They want you to be sheep. They want you to blindly follow their narrative and what they tell you, regardless of the truth. There's a reason they're not looking into this stuff as it relates to Biden and China. You think if it was Donald Trump Jr. doing the stuff that Hunter Biden did, you think? You think there'd be a problem, folks? They pretend as though it didn't happen. They said it was lies. They refused to cover it. Now they say, okay, well, maybe there's some truth to it, but what difference does it make? I didn't get that benefit when they called me, and that I had committed act of treason for 4 years. It turns out that was nonsense. Now we actually have real China collusion. We have real Russia collusion. We have all of those things, and now, no interest. Of course they are, but that's the whole point. That's why, guys, we got to stay engaged. If you just roll over and die, it's never going to work. That's not your mentality. That's not the way we are in any other part of our lives. Don't let it be that way in politics. Politics is a bloody game, guys. You got to get out there. You got to be vocal. You got to take those hits. But when you take those hits, when you do fight back, you can actually get what you want. And again, just so you're clear, you're not required just to roll over and die because the other side would like you to. You're not required to do that. You can actually fight. You can actually do this. You can actually get your friends involved. You can actually fight for David and for Kelly and hold the line in Georgia. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to do that because as a patriotic American, I want to preserve the freedoms that we have. The values that my father fought for, that he got in this fight. Look at his mentality, right? Remember when he got into politics? He had a 0% chance. 0. Right? And yet he did it anyway. And he fought against what were supposedly insurmountable odds and obstacles. And again, look at his accomplishments now. Look at the things that he got done. Now think about those accomplishments and think about them in even greater context. Think about how little help he had from the Democrats, even doing things for good for Americans, right? Nancy Pelosi sat on the USMCA for a year. She didn't want to give Donald Trump a win. They won't pass the other stuff as it relates to stimulus because that would be good for Donald Trump, that he got it done. So he was able to do those accomplishments despite unprecedented pushback, unprecedented vitriol and hatred from the media. And he still got it done because he's willing to fight. We need you guys to be the same. Right? So between now and January 5th, we need you calling all your friends. We need you speaking to all your friends. Everyone you know in your congregations. Make sure they get it. Make sure they're not listening to a couple people that are basically mimicking Nancy Pelosi sound bites as far as I'm concerned and saying, oh, we're going to sit it out. Fight harder because of that, not less. Okay? So get out there, and on January 5th, you guys can help save America. All right? Thank you very much, Georgia. Thank you. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Kimberly.